Potomac approach Pan Am 785 Heavy is type Airbus A20N 4 miles southeast of Baltimore 4,900 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Pan Am 785 Heavy, Potomac approach. Squawk 4635.
Squawk 4635 Pan Am 785 Heavy.
Pan Am 785 Heavy radar contact 3 miles south of Baltimore, 5,000 feet.
Overspeed.
Clear through the Bravo airspace.
Overspeed.
Maintain on navigation.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace Pan Am 785 Heavy.
Pan Am 785 Heavy contact Potomac approach on 128.7. Good day.
Going to 128.7 Pan Am 785 Heavy. Potomac approach Pan Am 785 Heavy 5,000 feet.
Pan Am 785 Heavy Potomac approach altimeter 29.87 radar contact. Continue. Pan Am 785 Heavy contact Potomac approach on 119.7. Good day.
119.7 Pan Am 785 Heavy. Goodbye. Potomac approach Pan Am 785 Heavy 5,100 feet.
Pan Am 785 Heavy Potomac approach altimeter 29.87 radar contact. Continue. Pan Am 785 Heavy contact Potomac approach on 128.7. Good day.
128.7 Pan Am 785 Heavy. Goodbye. Potomac approach Pan Am 785 Heavy 8,300 feet.
Pan Am 785 Heavy Potomac approach altimeter 29.90 radar contact. Continue. Pan Am 785 Heavy, you're leaving my airspace radar service. Terminated squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved Pan Am 785 Heavy. Washington Center Pan Am 785 Heavy is type Airbus A20N 5 miles southeast of Mike Delta 469,600 feet. Request flight following.
Pan Am 785 Heavy Washington Center. Squawk 4165.
Squawk 4165 Pan Am 785 Heavy.
Pan Am 785 Heavy radar contact 5 miles south of Mike Delta 469,900 feet. Altimeter 29.88.
Roger Pan Am 785 Heavy.
Pan Am 785 Heavy contact Potomac approach on 128.7. Good day. Brickyard 5709er Heavy contact Potomac approach on 120.45. Good day.
128.7 Pan Am 785 Heavy. Goodbye.
Going to 120.45 Brickyard 5709er Heavy. Washington.
Potomac approach Pan Am 785 Heavy 11,100 feet.
Pan Am 785 Heavy, Potomac approach altimeter 29.88 radar contact, continue. Pan Am 785 Heavy, contact Washington Center on 134.15. Good day.
134.15 Pan Am 785 Heavy. Goodbye. Washington Center, Pan Am 785 Heavy 11,900 feet.
Southwest 264 Heavy, contact Washington Center on 120.65. Good day. Pan Am 785 Heavy, Washington Center altimeter 29.88 radar contact, continue. Brickyard 5709er heavy traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at 12,000 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Pan Am 785 heavy traffic is 5 o'clock 4 miles at 10,900 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Brickyard 5709er heavy Airbus A20N in sight. Daher, 2 Juliet Sierra, you are 101 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet, expect vectors visual runway 21 approach.
Pan Am 785 Heavy, have the Airbus A20N in sight.
Descend and maintain 2,600 feet, expect vectors visual runway 21 approach. Daher 2 Juliet Sierra. Washington Center Southwest 4953 Heavy is at 10,700 feet, climbing flight level 200. Southwest 4953 Heavy, Washington Center altimeter 29.87 radar contact, continue. Washington Center Daher, November 12 Mike Alpha 5,000 feet. Tango, you are tree 4 miles northwest. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect RNAV runway 14 approach via Rouen transition. Clear to Rouen. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect RNAV runway 14 approach via Rouen. Transition clear to Rouen Cessna 6 Sierra Tango. Pan Am 785 heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 200 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Southwest 4953 heavy traffic is 10 o'clock 3 miles at 17,000 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Pan Am 785 heavy don't have Airbus A20N in sight.
Southwest 4953 heavy traffic in sight.
Pan Am 785 heavy have the traffic.
Washington Center Exejet 755 Heavy is at 7,000 feet, climbing 12,000 feet. Exejet 755 Heavy Washington Center altimeter 29.88 radar contact, continue to Foxtrot Delta Kilo. ExitJet 755 heavy traffic is 4 o'clock 4 miles at 8,200 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Washington Center United 199er2 Heavy is at 8,000 feet, climbing 14,000 feet. United 199er2 Heavy Washington Center altimeter 29.87 radar contact, continue to Foxtrot Delta Kilo. ExitJet 755 Heavy contact, Potomac, approach on 133.0. Good day. Going to 133.0 ExitJet 755 Heavy. Pan Am 785 Heavy contact Washington Center on 132.55. Good day.
Going to 132.55 Pan Am 785 Heavy. Washington Center, Pan Am 785 Heavy flight level 230.
Pan Am 785 Heavy Washington Center radar contact, continue. Allegiant Tree 11 Heavy contact Washington Center on 120.65. Good day. One 120.65 Allegiant Tree 11 Heavy. Goodbye.
Overspeed, 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 overspeed. overspeed, 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 overspeed.
Pan Am 785 heavy traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 290 Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Southwest 456 heavy traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 370 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Pan Am 785 heavy contact Washington Center on 133.9er. Good day.
133.9er Pan Am 785 heavy. Goodbye. Washington Center Pan Am 785 heavy flight level 280.
Pan Am 785 Heavy Washington Center radar contact continue. Pan Am 785 Heavy contact Washington Center on 132.55. Good day.
132.55 Pan Am 785 heavy. Goodbye. Washington Center Pan Am 785 heavy flight level 280.
Pan Am 785 heavy Washington Center radar contact continue. Washington Center Cessna, November 60907, Golf 6,000 feet. Cessna November 60907 Golf Washington Center altimeter 29.9er2 radar contact, continue to Mike Oscar Lima. Brickyard 469er tree heavy traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 300 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Brickyard 5606 heavy traffic is 3 o'clock 2 miles at flight level 310 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Allegiant 2580 heavy traffic is 7 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 310 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Cessna 907 Golf, contact Washington Center on 132.05. Good day. Allegiant 2580 heavy traffic in sight. Pan Am 785 Heavy contact Washington Center on 127.7. Good day.
Going to 127.7 Pan Am 785 Heavy. Washington Center, Pan Am 785 Heavy flight level 270.
Pan Am 785 Heavy Washington Center radar contact continue. Washington Center American 2444 Heavy is passing flight level 220, climbing flight level 280. American 2444 Heavy Washington Center radar contact continue to HYTRA. Delta 776 Heavy traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 360 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Delta 1638 Heavy traffic is 11 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 380 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Pan Am 785 Heavy traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 220 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Pan Am 785 Heavy have the traffic.
You only have one job to do.
American 2444 heavy traffic is 10 o'clock 3 miles at 16,000 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Pan Am 785 heavy traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 220 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Brickyard 5641 heavy traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 190 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. American 2444 heavy contact Washington Center on 125.45. Good day. Brickyard 5641 heavy traffic in sight. Pan Am 785 heavy traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at 16,000 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Pan Am 785 Heavy have the Airbus A20N in sight.
Pan Am 785 heavy contact Washington Center on 125.45. Good day.
Going to 125.45 Pan Am 785 Heavy. Washington Center, Pan Am 785 Heavy flight level 190.
Pan Am 785 heavy Washington Center radar contact continue. Washington Center American 2444 heavy is at 15,000 feet climbing flight level 280. American 2444 heavy Washington Center altimeter 29.9 tree radar contact continue to HYTRA. Southwest 168 heavy traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 190 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Southwest 168 heavy have the Airbus A20N in sight. American 2444 heavy contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day. Southwest 168 heavy contact Washington Center on 127.7. Good day.
Washington Center, Pan Am 785 Heavy 3 miles east of Kilo Whiskey Whiskey Delta. Request IFR to Philadelphia, ready to copy.
Pan Am 785 Heavy is cleared to Philadelphia Airport as filed. Squawk 4165. 127.7 Southwest 168 Heavy. Goodbye.
Pan Am 785 Heavy cleared to Philadelphia Airport as filed. Squawk 4165.
Pan Am 785 Heavy, read that correct. Radar contact, flight level 190. Turn left heading 325, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Washington Center, didn't copy, please say again for Pan Am 785 Heavy.
JetBlue 169er 4 heavy contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day. Pan Am 785 Heavy, read that correct. Radar contact, flight level 190. Turn left heading tree 25, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Turn left heading tree 25, climb and maintain flight level 280. Pan Am 785 Heavy.
Pan Am 785 Heavy, contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day.
124.775 Pan Am 785 Heavy. Goodbye.
124.775 American 2444 Heavy.
Washington Center American 2444 Heavy is passing 13,500 feet, climbing flight level 280. American 2444 Heavy, Washington Center altimeter 29.89 radar contact, continue to CHBMN. Delta 2520 Heavy, contact Washington Center on 125.45. Good day.
Washington Center Pan Am 785 Heavy is passing flight level 190, climbing flight level 280.
Pan Am 785 Heavy, Washington Center radar contact, continue to Victor Charlie November. Pan Am 785 Heavy, descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet. Pan Am 785 Heavy.
Washington Center JetBlue 169er for Heavy is passing flight level tree 00, climbing flight level tree 0. JetBlue 169er for Heavy, Washington Center radar contact, continue to BECKR. .45 Delta 2520 Heavy. Goodbye. Pan Am 785 Heavy, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Pan Am 785 Heavy.
Washington Center JetBlue 1527 Heavy is at flight level 245, climbing flight level tree 0. JetBlue 1527 Heavy, Washington Center radar contact, continue. Pan Am 785 Heavy, you are 26 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 3,500 feet. Expect ILS Victor runway 17 approach via Alpha Romeo Delta transition. Clear to Alpha Romeo Delta. American 2433 Heavy, contact Philedelphia approach on 123.8. Good day. Washington Center KLM 624 Heavy is passing flight level tree 90, descending flight level tree 70. KLM 624 Heavy, Washington Center radar contact, continue.
Descend and maintain 3,500 feet. Expect ILS Victor runway 17 approach via Alpha Romeo Delta transition. Clear to Alpha Romeo Delta. Pan Am 785 Heavy.
Pan Am 785 Heavy, contact Philadelphia approach on 126.85.
Overspeed.
Good day.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
126.85 Pan Am 785 Heavy.
Overspeed.
Goodbye.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Philadelphia approach Pan Am 785 Heavy is at 10,200 feet, descending 3,500 feet.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Pan Am 785 Heavy,
Overspeed.
Philadelphia, approach altimeter 29.89 radar contact. Continue to Alpha Romeo Delta. Philadelphia, approach American 2444 Heavy is at 9,100 feet, climbing flight level 280. American 2444 Heavy, Philadelphia, approach altimeter 29.88 radar contact. Continue to CHPMN.
Philadelphia, approach Pan Am 785 Heavy, would prefer runway 26.
Pan Am 785 Heavy, you are 15 miles southeast. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS Victor runway 17 approach via Alpha Romeo Delta transition. Circle to land runway 26. Clear to Alpha Romeo Delta.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS Victor runway 17 approach via Alpha Romeo Delta transition circle to land runway 26. Cleared to Alpha Romeo Delta Pan Am 785 Heavy. Pan Am 785 Heavy would like ILS runway 26 approach vectors to final.
Pan Am 785 Heavy, you are 12 miles southeast. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors ILS runway 26 approach. American 2444 Heavy, you are 23 miles southeast. Climb and maintain flight level 280. Expect ILS Victor runway 17 approach via Alpha Romeo Delta transition. Cleared to Alpha Romeo Delta.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors ILS runway 26 approach Pan Am 785 Heavy.
Climb and maintain flight level 280. Expect ILS Victor runway 17 approach via Alpha Romeo Delta transition. Clear to Alpha Romeo Delta American 2444 Heavy.
Philadelphia, approach Pan Am 785 Heavy, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Pan Am 785 Heavy, turn right heading 155.
Turn right heading 155 Pan Am 785 Heavy. Philadelphia, approach Pan Am 785 Heavy, would like to cancel IFR.
Pan Am 785 Heavy, IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200.
2,500.
Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day. American 1167 Heavy is passing 7,400 feet, climbing 8,100 feet. American 1167 Heavy, Philadelphia, approach altimeter 29.89 radar contact. Continue to roll.
1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Philadelphia ground, Pan Am 785 Heavy taxi to the gate. Taxiing to gate 105 using taxiway Sierra 9er Sierra 10 Sierra Yankee Papa Whiskey cross runway 9er left Whiskey Kilo Kilo 6 Juliet Pan Am 785 Heavy.
American 2444 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 200. Climb and maintain flight level 200 American 2444 Heavy.